Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm GrandMaM, and hopefully I will be able to get this done with all the conditions working in sync together. So I've been trying to do this for a few days, but well, stuff happens. So this is the June Mani by Me Chrome Fusion uh, monthly subscription box for the month of June 2026. I forgot to write that on there. The plates are MXM 177 Melted Aura, MXM 178 Prismatic Swirl. The polishes is B585 Glow Wave, B586 Solar Swirl, and the gift is a double-ended stamper in blue with the scraper set. So there is that. And then your card, yeah, the neighbors are out in full force. I have my noise canceling mic on. I found all the parts. So hopefully that's going to minimize what you're going to hear in the background. Again, I digress. So the theme card with all the information, here is the details. I will hold that so you can pause to read if you decide to do so. The inspiration card with the instructions. Here quickly is what the plates look like without the blue film. Let me know in the comments if I'm sliding those across too fast or too slow. You all let me know what you think on my speed on that is. This is what they look like when they stamp the individual images. Did have a few difficulties, but for the most part, they stamped very nicely like a dream. This one is the, oh my gosh. So essentially, I'll go back to explain. So these ones are A and B. So you stamp A first and then you stamp B over that. So all of them have the letters to guide you on this as far as what they look like. This one here with the lines down here on the bottom, I can't figure out. I've tried. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm going to keep trying. So this is what they look like individually, and then this is what they look like things stamped over them. I was really wrong on these. I thought they were going to be quick and easy and simple to figure out. Nope, 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 nope. And part of the problem is the fact that the imagery and the polish is like supposed to be a tie-dye. So when you got all these colors going on, trying to line everything up, especially with the inspiration photo, which I will get to shortly. No. I'm going to have to work on this. Sorry, I didn't have the light on. So here's the polish is Solar Swirl B586 and Glow Wave B585. So here is this one, the swatch of the polish without anything on it. No top coat, no nothing, just one coat. Here is the polish with that one. This is the, gotta learn these names. Solar Swirl over Glow Wave. And Glow Wave over, so basically the pink is the base color with the gold over the top. The gold is the base color with the pink over the top. I know it doesn't look like, but there you go. This was my version of trying to do something with the thing before I tried to play with. Yeah, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Lining everything up to make it look like it needs to look. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say these are, the etchings on these are fantastic. That when you go to stamp, you get a nice clean image. It's the lining up of the things where you're trying to do multiple colors underneath as the base color to get the tie-dye effect. If you're just doing it with two colors, so your base color and the stamping color, even if you're just doing a base color a base color, a stamping color, and then the second image stamping color, that would be distinctive enough that you would get a great, but for me, I'm not a huge fan of tie-dye in the first place, never have been. But there's the whole concept of the screaming heebie-jeebies. So I was just trying to do different images. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm not a huge fan of tie-dye, so when you try to get all these multiple colors in the background and then try to line things up, that gets a little nutty for me. But you know, that's okay. If you like that and you can do it, more for you. Keep, you know, figuring. I have to figure out how to make it. Seriously, it's very, very frustrating. Anyway, so yes, I was trying to do different background and other shades that I have handy to do different of the images, different color combinations, trying to see what would be interesting. Most of these I don't like. I mean, they're cute the way they turned out, yes, but I wouldn't be wearing them on me. I did like how this one turned out. Whoops, see, I'm dropping these things. I'm going to need to figure out how to make that magnetic thing stronger so they don't fall off like that. I'm working on it. Anyway, so like I said, you get just the plain images. These turned out really, really cute. I like this with the reverse stamping. This turned out really cute. Everything else, not so much. But that's just my opinion. You take it for what it's worth. You like it, you go have fun. So this was me trying to redo, and no, I had this took me 2 days trying to, this is why it took me so long to do the thing, because I could not get this to line up to save my life. I had to redo a couple of these. I mean, just trying to match what they did, and just my opinion. So someone in, you know, Maniology, if you're watching, please correct me if I'm wrong. The images that they do, I did find out someone is doing this. It's not computer AI generated. Someone is actually working on creating this design. But I think when they're doing the demo, the pictures or something for these cards, I think they're enlarging it. And that's what's making it more difficult for me visually to figure out how to recreate it. That's what I'm just kind of, I get it. Enlargement is good. It's just, I think that's part where my issue is. And then again, where you're trying to line up the smudge of multiple colors, you're not going to get a smudge be the same each time. So, you know, and especially two different people, yeah, that's not going to happen. I thought I was going to love this. I'm not happy with. No, it picks up nice. It's great, but the problem is trying to line up and use it. Yeah, not so much. I love the card. Now, the thing on the cards, you get this one with your initial, you know, ice cube. It's very thin. It's very flexible. They have other ones that come like this. Some of these are really stiff. Some of them are really flexible, like this one. Okay, this one was a Christmas themed one package. This one was a Halloween themed one, and the thickness of them is different. How they bend is different. The big long ones like this, that when they have these, you can buy them as a 4-pack. They don't always have these available in the store to buy them for whatever theme that might be available. They mostly have them come in this size. I keep saying they need to have a multi-pack where you get like 3 or 4 of each of these size in different thicknesses, but that's just me. I don't know the processes of that, but you know, whatever they can do to figure that out. I'm trying to find something that is the perfect whatever for me, you know, size, thickness, the whole 9 yards, because this is just a little too small. This is a little too big. I'm, you know, Goldilocks in the middle. I need something. These are not just right, but you know, that's just my deal. Nobody else's, but there you go. So I like this one. This one works really well. It works really well for these plates, the whole 9 yards. It's just trying to line this up, like Eileen said, it's hard to see through. And the problem is that this is not big enough to get the square of the designs, the whole designs for these ones. I was having to use an ice cube one because this is too small. Those are too big, even though those are the standard squares. The ice cube is the perfect size for that one. That one is good, really good though. to pick up the ones that were on this other one. The small ones, yes, that works great. So there you go. But to do it on a little one, no. This is what I did on me. I was trying to go with something that I thought I had in my head. Nope, I couldn't get it. I don't like it. I mean, I liked how this one turned out, and I liked how kind of sort of this one turned out. But the other ones, yeah, this is coming off as soon as possible. Anywho, that is my opinion on everything for this box. And if you want me to show more and do more things with it, let me know. I can come back if you have any questions or anything else. I'm going to put this one to the side and play later because I'm kind of frustrated with it, especially with the distractions, the neighbors and the yelling and all the fun stuff. Kind of makes me cranky, and I don't want to be cranky. So yeah, it makes me crankier than normal. The pink is okay. I'm not a huge fan. Like I said, it reminds me of the Manny Mask shade. This one is a nice shade, but it's a little thin and translucent to be able to use for most things. But if you want something, you know, shiny and sparkly, then, you know, that's a great option. So these ones will be available for something at some point in my arsenal of usages of things. So anywho, yeah, and that's why I only did one hand, because I didn't like how this one was going, and I was getting kind of frustrated with trying to get it all to work and line up. They're not as easy as I would think to line up because of the way they, I don't know, it's just like the swirl one, trying to get the circle parts to line up isn't as simple as easy, but that's just me. Maybe it's just I'm